Hey Saints, today's devotion is going to be taken from the book of 1 Samuel chapter 16. We're going to jump around, but we're going to start at verse 1, reading from the New Living Translation, and it reads, "Now the Lord said to Samuel, you have mourned long enough for Saul. I have rejected him as king of Israel, so fill your flask with olive oil and go to Bethlehem. Find a man named Jesse who lives there, for I have selected one of his sons to be my king." Jump down to verse 5. "Yes," Samuel replied, "I have come to sacrifice to the Lord. Purify yourselves and come with me to the sacrifice." Then Samuel performed the purification rite for Jesse and his sons and invited them to the sacrifice too. Now jump down to verse 11. "Then Samuel asked, 'Are these all the sons you have?' 'There is still the youngest,' Jesse replied, 'but he's out in the fields watching the sheep and goats.' 'Send for him at once,' Samuel said. 'We will not sit down to eat until he arrives.' So Jesse went for him. He was dark and handsome with beautiful eyes, and the Lord said, 'This is the one, anoint him.' So David stood there among his brothers. Samuel took the flask of oil that he had bought and anointed David with oil. And the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon David from that day on. Then Samuel returned to Ramah." Now this story, we all know this story. This is the story when Samuel went and anointed the future king David. But the thing is, what I want to focus on right here is that what David was doing. Some of us are in our lives right now and we're as David. We're in the pasture. We're tending to our figurative sheep. We're going about our business. But the thing is, God has a plan for you. And when God decides that it's your time, when God decides that it's your turn, no matter who else thinks they're chosen, no matter who else thinks whose turn it is, God has it in store for you. Samuel was anointed, but the thing is, he was working within the will of God. His father asked him to obey, to go out and tend the sheep, and he just did it without questioning, without wondering. And this is how we should be. We should be doing the work within the will of God without questioning, without wondering. And when our time is called, that oil will pour and the blessings of God will be bestowed upon us like they were David. Take from this message today and be blessed. Understand that you may be tending to the sheep right now, but your blessing, your pouring of oil is coming. Be blessed today, saints.